If you be having a question, love, you best be out with it.
Nope. No questions.
Were you this awful a liar when I met you?
Worse.
And that's the best you be getting tonight if you don't tell me.
The man you were just serving looks familiar, that's all.
Oh, just an old companion from me single days.
Old lover?
Not so old. And if rumor be true, not much of a lover. But a fine enough pirate in his day.
Is he still pirating?
I not be one to pry, but I imagine he does still hear the call of the sea.
A pirate. That certainly is interesting.
What makes you say that, love?
Well, to look at him, from all the descriptions I've heard, I would have sworn he was the fool.
The fool? Never heard of him.
Since when have you tried playing dumb with me, Betsy?
Playing dumb, love. This best be something we be discussing in private.
You trying to tell me the Hobo King is-
Private, love. Surely you be remembering the meaning of the word.
That tricksy son of a bitch.
Ye be watching your tongue when you speak of the king.
Since when have you cared about Hobo royalty?
Since they elected the great pirate king Chansey to lead them. You would be wise to have two of the boys come in and run the place for the night, so ye and me could have a little chat. The time is coming, love, when everyone's gonna be choosing a side, even those that no longer be in the game.
This is a neutral establishment.
In a few more days, me love, there'll be no such thing. Meet me in the back, aye?
Sure. I'll be right there.
Good to see you haven't given up on the circus.
Happier my arm hasn't given up on my shoulder.
How you feeling?
Pretty shiny. Emma dressed the wound nicely. I won't be kicking ass for a few weeks, but at least I can still carry a bindle.
Glad to hear it.
What? A guy gets stabbed in the arm and you start to go soft on him? Where are all the reminders for me to watch my awful fucking language?
Oh, I figured if our queen can tolerate it, who am I to say anything?
Wait, shit. I mean, Your Majesty.
I see where your sister gets her fire.
Lily's here?
No. Lily took a powder. Said she needed to shake some rust off.
Oh, well, good for her. She was never much of a city girl.
Is Emmett here?
Right here.
Resting. Any chance I get? Now, what can I do for our queen and her royal escort?
All right, before we start, let me make one thing clear. Although I am your queen and should be respected as such, please be advised that I am here as just another soldier in the cause, and will be answering to Morning as if he were my commander.
All right then. Morning. What can I do for you and your vastly superior subordinates?
Well, we're on sort of a mission to find the fool. We hear he's here in town, and we can use all the hands we can get to help track him down. Besides, given the war and all, hardly makes sense for you to be traveling alone.
Sure, I can see the logic in that, but a band of 4.5
I'll be fine in no time.
seems a bit excessive.
Although not unheard of. When the times call for it, hobos have been known to band together in squads as large as 30 or more.
Oh. Well, when you put it in historical context, I guess I'm in.
How do we even get started? I mean, there's been nothing in the code that even indicates that the fool's here in town.
What? It's not like we're an actual married couple. I just have intelligence that said he was on his way to New York a week before the war broke out.
We'll go to Smitty's. If the code ain't talking, someone there will be.
All right. Give me a minute to close up my triage. I'm good.
Then off we go.
So I take it we need to be getting around this barrier. If we be trying to get to the spot marked on this map, aye. And what be you plan for doing so?
We'd be looking sad, turning around, and appearing to give up.
Tell me why I shouldn't be killing you right now.
When I tell you my family's been protecting the secret of the treasure for generations, 'twas true, and the legends, along with this map, all be claiming the treasure be buried underneath the old smallpox hospital, so's no one would be daring to go get it.
The hospital be abandoned.
Aye, and closed off from the public. All part of me family's plan to keep the rumor alive.
So the map be a fake.
Aye.
And where be the treasure?
The same year Tweed be being held on bail awaiting his trial, the same architect who built the smallpox hospital also be being commissioned to design something else.
What?
Follow me, Captain. But remember, you're looking dejected.
They be looking for the treasure of Blackwell Island.
'Tis what me be thinking.
You know,
We best be telling Captain Scourge.
you know, it almost be making me feel sorry for Queens. We and I always being one step ahead of them.
We best be getting back to Scourge and telling him what we found. Perhaps we won't be the ones getting stuck shoveling.
We be running out of land, Lackbeard.
Don't you be worrying, Captain. This be the spot.
Some bridges are good to burn. Some stones can be left unturned. Some lessons can't hurt you if you leave them unlearned. Some bridges are good to burn.
Next time on Pirates vs. Hobos. Action.
Election. You don't be voting for a king.
See you next time.